श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम्। योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम्। आपदाम् अपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां गुणाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। नमोऽस्तु तात्विका देवाः विष्णुभक्तिपरायणाः धर्ममार्गे प्रेरयन्तो भवन्तः सर्व एव हि। सत्याभिज्ञकराब्जोत्थान् पञ्चाशद्वर्षपूजकान् सत्यप्रमोदतीर्थार्यान् नौमि न्यायसुधारतान्। शास्त्रेषु पारदृश्वानं शास्त्रज्ञेषु च वत्सलं दीनभक्तोद्धारकरं सत्यात्मानं गुरुं भजे। विद्यापीठविधातारं विद्यावारिधिचन्दिरं विद्यार्थिवत्सलं वन्दे महामहिमसद्गुरुं। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् हरिः ओम् हरिः ओम्। My Ananta pranams to Lord Rama, Mata Janaki, all the Devas, all the Gurus, Shri 𝗙𝗵𝗵 Swamiji, the Pontiff of 𝗙𝗵𝗵, and my Guru, Shri Mahuli Acharya Ji. Also, I would like to say namaskarams to all the learned Pandits here. Regarding Ramayana, this event, when I heard the name, the title, Shri Rama Gunanubhava, really it is a very good event, because by this event we can understand what are the gunas of Rama. We can realize, we can try to experience the gunas of Rama, and which are and the qualities which we are going to understand, or which we have already understood, we can try to inculcate them in our life. When we hear about Ramayana, the way it starts, it is really unique. Because generally in many books which are character-centric, there is a way that they search for a person, they catch hold of a person and try to search the gunas in that person, and maybe they can have some gunas, they will try to describe them. But Ramayana starts by a question in which the question is like, 𝗙𝗵𝗵 वीर्यवान्, 𝗙𝗵𝗵 गुणवान्, 𝗙𝗵𝗵 कृतज्ञः, 𝗙𝗵𝗵 सत्यवाक्यः. Before only they have all the gunas in their mind, they are searching for a person who has all the gunas in him, who has all the qualities in him. We are not searching for the gunas in a person, but all the gunas, do they have a base, or do all the qualities, can we find them in a single person? And then the answer comes, there is a person who has all the qualities in him, complete qualities in him, and that is Shri Rama. So Rama, he is Ananta Guna Paripurna. There is a saying, there is a shloka, whenever we hear of Rama, we all understand that Rama is Paramatma. He is not an ordinary being like us. So any person, he does says that Rama, he is Bhagavan, he is Paramatma. So So what is Paramatma actually? Who is an Ishvara? Who is Ishvara? There is a shloka which says that ato nanta gunonnadham nirdosham yavadevahi tavadev ishvaro nama. Ishvara, Bhagavan, Paramatma, it means that he has ananta qualities, ananta gunas. That is Shri Rama. So Ramayana is a holy epic, is a book which tells us that Ananta Guna Paripurna is Shri Rama. So, in Ramayana, during these 16 qualities, I would like to speak about Satyavakya. I have been given this guna. Satyavakya, in this word, when we try to analyze, there is a word called Satya. Satya itself has many meanings. There is a general meaning which we all understand, which we all know, that is Satya is truth. Rama always he spoke truth. That is a very big guna, and that was there in Rama, and which is an example for us to follow. We have even more meanings for this word, Satya. Satya, in Taittiriya Upanishad Bhashya, Madhvacharya tells, in Taittiriya there is one mantra which reads like Ritancha Swadhyaya Pravachanechha. What is Rita and what is Satya? There we understand, there we come to know that Satya is Tatpurvika Kritihi, Yata Rutam Yatartha Vijnanam Satyam Tatpurvika Kritihi. To know correctly, that is Rita, and act accordingly. First try to understand correctly, then act accordingly, and that is called Satya. So this value, what we can see in Rama, he knew everything correctly, he understood everything correctly, he knew all the dharmas, and then accordingly he acted, and that we can see in Ramayana by many of his instances. First we will try to see how many meanings are there. Many meanings are there of the Satyavakya, the word Satyavakya. Then we can try to hear a little bit in detail of a few gunas. Secondly, Satya. Thirdly, Satya means, Satya, it is in a commentary in Bhagavata Tatparya, Madhvacharya tells that Satya means Nitya Niratishaya Ananda Rupam. Satyavakya. See, a person, many a times, he speaks truth out of fear. He is not happy with what he is speaking, but he has to speak the truth. But Rama never did like this. He spoke truth out of happiness. He always spoke truth with plenty of happiness. So, Ananda Purvakam, Ananda Purvika Satya Vak. Lord Rama, in this type of Satyavakya we can see in Sri Rama, and that is one of the meaning of Satya, that is Ananda Purnam. One more meaning is there, Satya, Mahocha Gunapurnatvat Satyam Ityabhidhiyate. Gunapurnatva, that itself is the meaning of Satya, the word Satya. Satyavak means, one of the speaker, he spoke before me, that if any guna, it has to be complete, absolute, then definitely that guna itself shows that Rama is guna paripurna, because always from the time infinite to the time infinite, from anadi ananta, if a person has to speak truth, then definitely he should be omnipotent, he should have all the qualities. Without having courage, without having the strength, without having all the gunas, a person cannot speak truth from the time infinite to the time infinite. So, anadyananta kale, anadyananta time, if he has to speak truth, then definitely he should have all the gunas in him. So, Satya Vak, it implies that he is Guna Paripurna. Satya is Ananta Guna Purnata. There is one more meaning. Satya. Satya means Mimamsa. Chaturdasha Vidyasthanani Veditavyani. There is a saying in Upanishad. There we can see Satya means Mimamsa, Shastram. So Satya Vakya, that means Rama, he used to speak those words which were according to the Shastras. So according to the Shastras, a person who speaks, he is called as Satya Vakyaha. So in Rama, even this meaning we can see in many instances in Valmiki Ramayana. Ramayana is very vast, it is extensive. We hear that Ramayana, in Valmiki Ramayana there are 24,000 verses. But in Moola Ramayana, although we have not got it, we are unfortunate for that. But in Moola Ramayana, which was written by Lord Hayagriva, there are 100 crores of shlokas. And one more beauty is Ramayana, it is so extensive that Ramayana is there in each and every Itihasa Purana. It is there in Mahabharata. In Vanaparva we can see Ramayana. Also in Mahabharata there is Ramayana. In Bhagavata, in the 9th Skandha, there is Ramayana. In Garuda Purana, in all other Puranas, Ramayana is there. So Ramayana is, why it is so extensive? Because Rama, the character which is being described in Ramayana, that character itself is like that. He is an embodiment of all gunas. So, now let us try to understand a little bit in detail. First of Satya Vakya, I would like to give some instances. In Ayodhya Kanda, Rama, he has gone to Vanavasa. There, Bharata comes with his younger brother Shatrughna and many rishis. He comes to the forest. He prays Rama, do come to the kingdom. You only should rule it. I will not accept it. You should come. You should rule the kingdom. Rama, he tells, no, it is not possible because my father has ordered me. It is the wish of my mother 𝗖𝗍𝗍. So I have to be in the forest for 14 years. This has what been the last wish of my father. But Bharata, he is so determined. He forces Ramayana. He forces Rama, Lord Ramachandra, to come. He begs him. He just falls onto the feet of Rama. But Rama, he didn't agree, whereas Rama tells Bharata to follow the orders of the father and mother and rule the kingdom. Generally, there is a tenacity, there is a tendency of people like us that we follow dharma, but not with determination. We follow dharma, but if some person comes in front of me and then tells me no, he forces me to just go beyond that dharma. If some person tells me not to follow the dharma, if he forces me, then generally what happens is we do accept it and we do follow adharma. Especially if a senior person, a learned person comes and forces me, then really we are in a dilemma. We tend to just go away from dharma. But in the case of Rama, in Ayodhya Kanda, we hear an instance where 𝗔𝗶𝗍, he is a senior learned Pandit, 𝗔𝗶𝗍, he says, कस्य पुरुषो बंधुः किं कार्यं कस्य केनचित् यदेको जायते जंतुः एक एव विनश्यति. 𝗔𝗶𝗍 says to Rama, don't follow the orders of your father, because what has happened is, see, father, mother, these relations, they are just when till the body is there, that till that time only these relations are having the meaning. So don't follow. All the jivas, they are all independent. Why are you following these? Like an atheist, he speaks. But Rama, he is fully determined. He tells that Jabali also that one has to follow dharma, one has to follow Satyavakya, because Satyameva Anrushamsamcha Rajavrittam Sanatanam Tasmat Satyatmakam Rajyam. You are a senior person and you are advising me to just speak untrue lie and just go back to the kingdom, to rule the kingdom, which is not at all correct, because a kingdom runs on truth. People believe whenever the king himself, king himself, if he tells lie, if he doesn't follow the way of truth, then on what basis people will lead their lives? So, to run a kingdom, a king should follow the path of truth. So that is why I will follow. 𝗙ષि𝗵 Rishi, Maharishi, he also comes and he also persuades Rama. His argument is of a different type. He says, Rama, I am your guru. I am even the guru of your father, the king Dasharatha. Even he was my disciple. So being a guru to you and your father, I am telling you, come to Ayodhya, rule the kingdom, don't be in the forest. So, if we were in the place of Rama, what would we have done? Generally, we would have just thought that since my guru itself is telling me, 𝗙ષि𝗵 is telling me, so why don't follow his words? We are afraid of lots of sorrows. We are afraid of exile. We are afraid of unhappiness. So that is the reason we are not determined to follow the path of dharma, of Satyavakya. But Rama, he is determined. He says, no, it is not the dharma what you are telling. 𝗕𝗵 दत्तं हुतं चैव तप्तानि च तपांसि च वेदाः सत्यप्रतिष्ठानाः तस्मात् सत्यपरो भवेत्. Maharishi Satyavakya, speaking truth, following the path of truth, is very essential not only for the running of a kingdom but for the life, but for the self also. Because what happens is, by efforts, by putting in efforts, we earn punya. We do dana, we give donations, we do penance, we do all vratas. Lots of things we do to earn punya, but these punyas, they are destroyed by a single lie. There is a Shastra Vakya, there is a saying which says that when you tell a single lie, the punyas which we have earned in a year's time, that gets destroyed by a single lie in a second itself. So we have to be very careful. Everything lies on Satya, on truth. So Rama, he emphasizes that I should speak truth, which I have already spoken, and I should follow the path of truth, which I will do. There is a sentence Rama, he tells, which is very nicely told in the Valmiki Ramayana. He says, Anritam nokta purvam me nacha vakshe kadachana etatte pratijanami satyenaiva shapamite. I have never spoken a lie in my life. I will never speak also. This is the vrata. This is a very big quality in Sri Rama. Thus, Sri Rama, in this instance, he follows the path, the noble path of truth, and he stays in the forest for 14 years. There is one more meaning. Satyam. Satyam means yat satam hitamatyantam tat satyamiti kirtyate. In Mahabharata itself, this meaning of Satya is told. So Rama stays in the forest for 14 years. And why actually he stayed and why actually he followed this path is because Rama wanted to even bless the Devatas, even the Rishis who were there in the forest. So it was a bigger task. It was a bigger, a greater goal for Rama to follow. So he was in this path. One more instance I would like to quote in Ramayana is Rama, when he was getting ready for the bridge to be built on the sea, from that side Vibhishana comes. When Vibhishana comes, all the Vanaras, Sugriva, Hanumanta, all the Vanaras, they come together. Many Vanaras, they say, Rama, you should not welcome him. But Hanuma only says to Rama that, Rama, I know he is a good, kind person who has come to your Sharanagati, so do accept him. Rama, at that time, he accepts him, Vibhishana, and then he does the Rajyabhisheka to Vibhishana. Even before the war was conducted, Rama tells Vibhishana, you will be the king of the Lanka. I am doing the Abhisheka to you. So in this way, Rama does the Abhisheka to Vibhishana. But what Rama told is a Satya Vakya, because what is Satya Vakya? Satya Vakya is speaking truth, is a type of Satya Vakya. Whatever he speaks becomes truth. That is a different type of Satya Vakya. So Rama, when he says that you will be the king, definitely he becomes the king after Ravana is being killed by Rama. Here, Ramayana, actually in Valmiki Ramayana, we don't find the shloka which says that Rama did the Abhisheka to Vibhishana, but in Mahabharata, we see that shloka. In Mahabharata, in Vanaparva, where the Ramayana is being described, there we see a shloka which tells us that, Sarva Rakshasa Rajye cha Abhishinchat Vibhishanam Chakre cha Mantri Pravaram Suhridam Lakshmanasya cha Kalpantamasya Nishichara Patittapurvamayuhu. All these sayings where we see that Rama used to speak truth as well. What he spoke, that was definitely a truth, that definitely would happen. So in this case, in Vibhishana's case also, Rama, what he spoke, what he did, actually was the truth, and actually it did happen. So in this way, Rama was Satya Vakya. Even in the case of Vali, he promises Sugriva. Vali and Sugriva, they were brothers. All of you know the story actually. Sugriva, he requests Rama to help him by killing Vali, his elder brother. And which Rama, he promises. He promises and delivers it also. He kills Vali, which we know in the story it happens. So many instances in Ramayana we can understand, we can know the quality of Rama, that speaking truth is a very big value which has to be followed. And one more thing I would like to remember, I would like to just express in front of you. In Bhagavata there comes a shloka in Dasamaskandha. In Bhagavata in Dasamaskandha, Krishna, who is just a small child there at that time, he was taken to some learned people, and they were asked to bless him because many Putana and all, they were all coming to kill Krishna. So Vasudeva, so Yashoda and Nanda, they take Krishna to those learned people and ask them to bless Krishna. At that time there is a shloka in Bhagavata which says, Ye satyashalinaha dambha hankara varjitaha anruta steya dambha hankara varjitaha na tesham satyashilanam ashishaha vifalah kvachit. It's a nice name, nice saying. There we come to understand that speaking truth is such a big quality that even if we try to have that quality in ourselves, then our sayings or what we speak, they also come true. If we try to speak truth, then our sayings, our words will also come true. It is like you make an habit of speaking truth, definitely your all words will also come true. You be a person of qualities, try to have many qualities in you, and your words will come true. So in this way, Satyavakya is a very big quality which we can try to perceive, which we can see in Lord Rama. And while we are hearing about Satyavakya, we should all speak truth. This is the value which we are trying to have in ourselves. Let us try to understand one more thing. A few days back I was hearing from a person that nowadays some people are saying that all the Vanaras in the Ramayana, they had human appearance only. They were not actually Vanaras. They just tried to dress themselves as Vanaras. This is what I was hearing from a person a few days back. It's really surprising. Because Ramayana, in many shlokas, in Valmiki Ramayana we can find those shlokas, and not only in Valmiki Ramayana, in many Puranas we can find those shlokas which very clearly describes that Vali, Sugriva, Angada, Hanuman, many of them, they were like in Vanara Yoni, they were monkeys. For this, to support my statement, in Padma Purana there comes a shloka which says that Nandishapad bhavantopi vanarattam upagataha kurudhvam mama sahayam 𝗕𝗵𝗇𝗁. There was a shapa from Nandishvara to Ravana. Once Ravana, when he had been to Kailasa, there is a story. Ravana, when he had been to Kailasa, at that time he laughed at Nandishvara. He was a rishi, he was a great tapasvi. When Nandishvara, he gave the shapa to Ravana that you will be killed by the monkeys itself. So this is in Padma Purana, and this clearly states that all the Vanaras, they were not just dressed like Vanaras, they were Vanaras. There are many shlokas, there are many evidences which we can see in many Puranas, but since time is not enough for me, but I would like to just give some more evidences about this. One more shloka which says, all the kapis, all the Vanaras in Ramayana, they were of 11 types, 11 jatis were there. This is in Brahma Purana. The shloka I would like to quote is, Dvipina Sharbha Simha Vyaghra Nilascha Shalyakaha Marjara lohasa vanaraha mayavastatha etaha ekadashamataha vanaranam tu jatayaha. There were 11 different types of jatis in vanaras, and their strength is being described. Tasam taha, in Vayu Purana it is being described. Tasam taha 𝗕𝗵𝗵 𝗔𝗀𝘀𝘀 𝗔𝗀𝘀 देवानामिहांशेन जायन्ते यासु देवताः. All these vanaras, since they were devatas who had done the avatar, who had come down as vanaras, so they were very mighty and their strength was enormous. They could do, and many vanaras, they had come from Saptadvipas, not only this Jambudvipa, but they had come from all the Saptadvipas also. So, all these quotes from many Puranas, and one more shloka is there in Moksha Dharma Parva Mahabharata, which says, there were 3 brothers, Ekata, Dvita, Trita. One more story is there about the reason for the devatas to become vanaras. Trita, Ekata, Dvita, and the 3 were brothers. Once Trita, he killed, there was a reason, different reason, so he killed his 2 brothers. At that time, the Shapa came, and because of Shapa, Ekata and Dvita, in their lineage, these vanaras will be born, and these vanaras, since they were devatas, hence they were very mighty, but these vanaras will be born in the lineage of Ekata and Dvita. This was the Shapa given to them, which is there, this story is there in the Mahabharata. So, by many evidences, many a times in Mahabharata, in Valmiki Ramayana, they say, Vayunandanaha, Vanarendram Mahendrabham Indro Valinam Atmajam. So these devatas, they were born as vanaras, and they were not dressed like vanaras, but indeed they were vanaras. Vanaratvam upagataha, like these words are there. So we can just understand that all these monkeys or vanaras, they actually were devatas, and they were in the vanara yoni, not just dressed or not just the vesha was there as being said by someone. So Satya Vakya, when we hear of Rama with this quality, we should also try to have this guna and also try to speak truth. For this we need to read the Valmiki Ramayana and other Ramayanas which are available now to us, and we should understand them and try to follow the path of Sri Rama and be blessed by him. So this a small seva I would like to submit in the holy feet of my Guruji and my Swamiji, and through them to the lotus feet of Lord Sri Rama. I would like to submit my heartfelt gratitude to all the organizers who have done a very good job, a very nice event, so that we can all understand and try to experience the great qualities, auspicious qualities of Rama, Lord Rama. So I would like to just say a heartfelt gratitude to them and all the learned persons who are gathered here, and all the persons in front of me who all are Rama Bhaktas. So I would like to conclude my 2 words by saying, Jai Shri Ram. Jai Jai.